What is happening, YouTube? It's your boy Paul Does It All. And believe it or not, today we are resting. Here we go. Welcome back to another video of Paul Does It All. And now we are looking at my continuation of videos about a series here, our vacation here in Philippines. And now we are in Coron. If you haven't seen my past videos, make sure you check that out. I have my whole adventures in Cebu and Cavite and now in Coron as well. We decided to have a 3-day vacation of a bunch of packages where we have gone to Mount Tapias, the city of Coron, a bunch of different beaches here in Coron, and now we are extending our time so that we can have some rest. But something unexpected had happened during this time. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share it to your friends, and comment what I can improve on. Without further ado, here we go. Like I said earlier, we decided to have a 3-day vacation here in Coron. We finished our packages from different adventures that we have from island hopping and whatnot. And now we've decided to extend our vacation for another 3 days. But something had happened unexpectedly, actually. I thought we'll be able to see the city of Coron. But what happened is the hurricane had come to Coron. Therefore, we weren't able to go anywhere. We basically got stranded. If you haven't seen my last week's video, make sure you check that out. It's entitled Stranded, and this is the explanation for it. And what happened was there's a big hurricane that hit Philippines and in the area of Coron, and we got stranded here in Coron. But this is a different hotel now, different resort that we stayed on. This one's a nicer area, very beautiful area. The rooms are very natural state. This place is La Natura, so basically they try to preserve everything, try to conserve energy. The bad thing about this place is it's very remote, so you won't be able to get here right away. It's about 15-minute tricycle, or if you don't know that, like a commute that Philippines would have. But anyways, it's a 15-minute, actually 20 minutes or so. And basically you stay here and you have to take the tricycle back to go to the city. But we weren't able to do that because there was heavy rain and there was a hurricane as well. So we decided to just stay here and just relax and take some rest because we had a wonderful, adventurous 3 days prior to this. To explain further, La Natura is in a very remote spot where the cell phone towers are not reachable. So if you want anything to do with social media, if you want to call someone, you'll have to use the Wi-Fi that they have. There's no Wi-Fi in the rooms, so therefore you have to go to the lobby and use their Wi-Fi. It's not very fast either, but it'll do. So basically, if this is a perfect spot for people who is in honeymoon and you want a very remote area, very secluded area, this is the best place because then there's no distraction. It's only the both of you that will stay here. No one will know where you are. It's very nice in that perspective, and we really enjoyed our time here in La Natura. We were able to enjoy the pool for the most part, even though it was heavy rain. It was we were able to enjoy the room, even though there was a small TV only. We didn't really use that as much. We are able to talk with each other, spend time with each other, and we were able to just bond and have that time of rest, be able to talk and reflect on what had happened on our wedding, and also on the past years that had become, how we became into this place where we are married already. So basically, we had a lot of fun. But anyways, in this video right here, she is teaching me how to float like a turtle, because apparently that's the first step on how to swim. When she took classes before, that's what they had to do. They had to float like a turtle. You need to be able to do that before you start swimming or doing the maneuvers and whatnot. So me being not able to swim, finally we got some proper lessons, I guess. She was very patient with me on how to swim and how to float. I was able to eventually do it, as you watch along, as you stay tuned with this video. But I don't think I am a very competent swimmer yet, but at least I have the basics down, I guess. And I'm glad that she was able to teach me that. Sometimes in our lives, we are very caught up with the social media. We always want to be connected on the internet. We always want to be connected with our friends. We always want someone to call. We get very clingy with being connected to online. And sometimes this is have become a problem. I mean, for us, it was hard for me anyway to adjust, where I don't have any Wi-Fi. I'm always connected to Instagram, Facebook, and other media. And there's something about this place that helped me a lot, taught me a lot on spending time with my wife, and also just having that time for myself as well, where I am not connected anywhere else. I'm not connected online, and I'm just on the time of actual real rest. Have you ever had that real rest in your life? You should ask that to yourself. Have you actually had real rest? But anyways, of course, I'm going to show you some pictures of the foods that we had here. Every night we ate a lot of food because, as you know, I'm doing a intermittent fasting where I only have one meal a day. Therefore, we ate so much for that one meal, but it was well worth it because their dinners here are delicious. They also have amazing desserts as well. The food is amazing. That's one of the best things about La Natura is their home cooking. Next video that I have here is me trying to paddle my feet as if I was swimming, but in this case I was still holding on to the sides, because technically she's teaching me how to actually do it, and she's taking a video of it so that I can watch it later on if I'm actually doing it right. That's pretty cool, right? And then she gave me a challenge where we can try to beat each other from swimming to the other side. So here I am just learning how to swim, but she was like, you're doing well, therefore maybe you can beat me to go to the other side. Let's work on your speed now on your swimming. So I was like, all right, let's try it out. Obviously I lost, but here's a picture or a video of the skies, and so that you could see how bad the skies are. Well, she said I'm getting better, but I still have a lot of things to work on. So then we tried again and tried to beat each other on another race of swimming to the other side. While you are watching that, let me read you a passage from Matthew 11:28 to 29. Come unto me, all of you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Let me explain what you will find rest means on verse 29. For example, it's from the endless, fruitless effort to save oneself by the works of the law. Rest speaks of a permanent respite in the grace of God, completely apart from works. To go even further, we are looking at the verse 28 to 30. Come to me, all you who are labor and are heavy laden. This passage echoes the first Beatitudes from Matthew 5, verse 3. Note that it openly invites all who hear, but it is phrased such that the only ones who will respond are those burdened by their own spiritual bankruptcy and the weight of trying to save themselves by keeping the law. Sinful, rebellious humanity are so stubborn that without a sovereignty bestowed spiritual awakening, none will acknowledge the depth of their spiritual poverty. That is why, as Jesus says in verse 27, salvation is the sovereign work of God. This truth of divine election in verse 27 coheres with the free offer to all the verses 28 to 30. Let me read you this passage on another version, the Message. Verse 28 to 30, are you tired, worn out, burnout on religion? Come to me. Get away with me and you'll recover your life. I'll show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me and you'll learn to live freely and lightly. To explain further, God is saying that it's not about the works that we do. It's not about the religion that we have. It's about the relationship that we have in Jesus. And this relationship can only be found through the love and the sacrificial death that He did on the cross. If you want to find real rest, if you want to find real happiness, real joy, real peace in your life, you will never find it through the works. You will never find it through money. You will never find it through bad relationships. And only relationship that will help that, all that, is having that relationship with Jesus Christ. Believe it or not, I'm not asking you to join any religion at all. I'm asking you to pray to God and ask Him, what is this relationship that this guy is talking about? Test what I'm saying to you guys and make sure that you learn it for yourselves. Having that relationship with God that is deeper than anything else that we can have in this earth. To go even further, actually, that is the only thing that will give us life on earth and in heaven. Now, I'm not talking about life that you already have right now. Obviously, if you're watching this, you are alive. But I'm talking about life eternal that is only coming from Jesus Christ. This life is the one that will give you rest, that will give you joy, give you self-control, to control the things that are uncontrolled in your life, whatever that is. These are the things that will give you true happiness and real rest, where you don't have to be anxious so much. You don't have to be relying on your own works. You don't have to rely on your own understandings. All you have to do now is just to rely on God. And with this eternal life, you'll be able to do that. God is knocking on your door and asking to be part of your life. Would you let Him? Would you let God give you eternal life? Would you let God be the center of your life? These are the things that you should be asking yourself. If you're in a situation where you are burdened, and you're in a situation where you are heavy laden, going through a lot of things in life right now, things that are you cannot handle. Again, I'm not talking about joining a religion. I'm talking about God asking you to have that relationship with Him. The first thing you need to do if you want to do this is to admit that you are a sinner. Second is to believe that He is the only one. Jesus is the only one who could save you. Believe Him and let Him come into your life. And the next thing is confess. Tell the whole world who He is, and also that comes with you turning around, pulling away or walking away from your past, walking away from the burdens as you have in the past. Old habits will be gone. You'll be walking away from that as well. Those are the things that you need to consider. To explain further, I just want to say that the most important part of what you do is the intention of why you're doing it. So now that, let's say, you accepted Christ, now Christ can work in your life, can sanctify you through a length of time. It's a progressive sanctification. It's not like when you pray this prayer, you will be the good or best person in the world. It means that God will work in your life now. He will help you and guide you through every day, and he will progressively help you to become a good person. So that's the best intention for it. Most people would do work so that they can have the salvation. It doesn't work like that, obviously. It works as if that it was a gift from God. Therefore, God had given you this gift. It's up to you to receive it. And now He can work in your life so that you can do good works. I'm glad that I was able to take this time to share with you guys what Real Rest is all about. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it. Make sure you share it to your friends, whoever like to see or need to see this video. Make sure to subscribe to my videos as well. I'll be making videos weekly. If you have any concerns or questions, you can comment below or message me. Follow me on Instagram as well, and P does it all. And follow my food trip as well. A bunch of food pictures and whatnot at EatTRX. I'll link those in the description below. Make sure you check that out. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, comment below what I could improve on, and see you guys next time. Peace out.